What's up, boy? No,
we do stuff like that all the time, actually.
Yeah, that's funny. All right, guys. Welcome to LSC Tactical. Today we're going to be doing a video where we're going to compare two different 2011s. We have the official 2011, which is a Staccato P that I have, and then we have my buddy here over at Triggered Easily.
What's up, guys? My name is Alex.
And he is going to be using his Rock Island Armory Double-Stack 1911, but we're just going to call it the Battle of the 2011s.
Yes, sir.
So, is that stock?
That's completely stock. Everything.
He says that, but he's probably got a trigger job. He's probably
he thinks I got more money. I wouldn't be rocking a Rock Island if I had that kind of money.
That's good, that's good. But all right, we're going to run through a few drills and stuff. Just kind of, we'll probably talk about it at the end. Just see what we think about the differences between the two. I may trade off, let him shoot my 2011. I may shoot his Rock Island and see what I think about it. But let's start rolling. All right, we're just going to do a little bit of walking and shooting, just test out our accuracy with it while we're on the move, just see how we do with that. So we'll do 10 rounds. So punch up 10 rounds before you get to the star. All right.
All right.
Okay. All righty. All right. 10 rounds before you get to the star. There you go. Oh yeah, you took it. All right.
On you?
Yep. You ready?
On you? Yep.
Okay. Okay.
On you?
So, what do you think was the big difference between the Rock Island when you were walking and the Staccato when you were walking?
Well, it has a heavier trigger, like you said, and I feel like I'm just maybe more used to that.
Maybe the light trigger is running away with him.
Yeah, I feel way more confident with the Staccato because it feels like
I run faster.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I obviously both of them are nice. It's just like we were saying that trigger pull is vastly different. But I mean, you can still put rounds on target. That's not a problem. The one thing, I'll walk over here for a second. I will show you this. Okay. Just because they're trying to punch out a whole bunch more of them. What a big difference is this paddle right here for the safety. This paddle is a little bit smaller. That's a big difference. I definitely like a wider paddle for sure. But you can definitely the audible click that you have it feels just slightly different. Like it has a little bit more of a fuzziness rather than it being a firm on off. Whereas the Staccato definitely has a very positive feel going on and off. There is no give, there's no play, there's no it's like I'm just making up an adjective right now. There's no fuzziness when you start rolling that up and down. So now we're gonna take I'm gonna take my Staccato and I'm gonna put 5 rounds on my target. He's gonna put 5 rounds on his target with his Rock Island. Then we're gonna swap and we're going to go to the target just below. We're going to put that up on the screen. We're going to go to our targets just below the ones we shot at and do another 5-shot group so you can see what the different shot groups look like.
So he is going to put his 5 shots right here with his Staccato. Alex is going to put his 5 shots here with his Rock Island. They're going to switch weapons. Then he's going to go right here. Alex is going to go right here.
All right, got the Rock Island. Going for that top right.
All right, now I'm gonna take and shoot the Rock Island Armory, and we're gonna see what kind of shot group I can get with this.
All right, shooting the Staccato 2011. Man, this is a lighter gun. I can feel it immediately.
So as we can see right here, accuracy-wise, it's close to the same, pretty much from these two. The thing here, his grouping was pretty good. It was something that he mentioned. What did you notice difference whenever you popped from Rock Island over the?
Oh, it's so much easier to shoot, and it gives you more confidence. Now that confidence probably hurt me a little bit because, like my first or second shot, I think are these two, and then I started pulling the gun a little bit faster and brought it down. And I have a tendency, man, to just do that and trying to train that out of me, but it is what it is.
So what I'll say is my first thoughts whenever. Okay, yeah, I'm here yelling. So my first thoughts whenever I went and shot the Staccato and then bounced to the Rock Island is like accuracy is close. It's very close. I don't know how it does. So the Rock Island doesn't have a bull barrel. So I don't know what the accuracy is going to do like long term. So I don't know if you get maybe 100 rounds, 500 rounds in, and then the accuracy starts to spread a little bit. But at least on the first, go ahead.
It's actually got 200 rounds through it so far.
Okay, well what I'm saying is, is you're running hot.
Right.
So I don't know if the accuracy like degrades as you keep running. You go 200 rounds straight or something. I don't know because we haven't done that. But basically, at least first shots, accuracy is pretty similar, at least at 8 yards. But the biggest difference that I noticed was the trigger is very different. The Staccato P trigger, it's very clean break. It's like 3.5 or 4 pounds, something like that. 3.5 to 4 pounds. It feels great. It breaks very cleanly. The recoil impulse is very almost cloud-like between the two, because with the trigger on the Rock Island, I will say, I don't mean to be mean.
No, it's all good.
But it feels like a 4,000 pound trigger. It really does. So I feel, I went and I shot it a couple times prior to shooting it there, and it does feel like I'm trying to squeeze metal, and then all of a sudden it gives away and you fire the round. So I'll say that's a really key difference between those two. And then the recoil impulse. So mine is actually aluminum frame with the steel slide. This is a steel frame, steel slide. So you would think that the recoil between the two would be, the Rock Island would have a better recoil impulse, but the recoil impulse from the Rock Island is actually worse. Do you think that your Rock Island Armory is worth the $600?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a good gun. I mean, it's been pretty reliable. We don't have 1,000 rounds through it yet or anything like that.
No malfunctions so far?
No malfunctions at all.
And we didn't have any malfunctions whenever we were running all those drills and stuff that we were doing. Question for you: do you think Staccato P is worth the money?
See, I'm a budget-friendly kind of person, and I don't. To spend $2,500 on a gun or more, it would have to blow my mind. Like you saw, it didn't make me a perfect shot, so yes, it's more expensive. Yes, it feels better. Yes, there's a lot of things I like over the 2011. I mean, the Rock Island 1911, 2011. But in my mind, I just couldn't spend that much money unless it's something that just blows me away.
I think that the Staccato P is a phenomenal 2011. I really do. I think it's a great gun. The average individual whose budget for a pistol is between $600 to $800, we'll say $600 to $900, okay? So the average end user is probably going to spend somewhere between $600 to $900 for their striker fired or for an all-right 1911 from like Kimber or
got a couple of those.
What's their names? Springfield. Yep. So that's what the average end user is going to buy. So I would say for the average end user that's wanting to look for a budget-friendly option, I would say that, yeah, you can take that if you need it. I would say that this would not necessarily be worth it. because we don't want you to go broke over a gun that's not going to probably fulfill everything you think it's going to fulfill. But here's the big caveat. If you have the money, 100% get it. And the reason why I say this is because it's in your budget to get it. And it does shoot phenomenally better than the Rock Island Armory. Can I agree with?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, so in my first video, I think everybody missed this. The point is that the Staccato P does not make you a 2,000% better shooter. It's just a much better gun to shoot. It really is. Because you have better trigger pull than a striker fired, because commonly your striker fired pistol is going to be anywhere from like 5 pounds-ish to, because that could be plus or minus a half a pound,
right,
up to some really bad ones at 7 pounds. You know, you can have some really bad ones. But
we have a P320, 250, P250, and that thing's got like a 12-pound trigger. It's insane. It's like a revolver. It's pretty bad.
So, but that's the short summary of it is, if you don't have the money for Staccato, don't go buy one, because you won't. The return value for how much you'll enjoy is not there. But get something like this. But I say it's only worth it if you can afford it. You agree?
Absolutely, yeah. Okay. And can I ask you a triggered easily question?
Do it.
Okay. Out of every gun that you own, is this the most expensive handgun that you own?
That is the most. Yes.
Okay. If the zombie apocalypse happened tomorrow and you're at home, would you pick this gun over everything, being you could only have one?
Okay, so that's a tricky question, because there's a lot of things to consider. I would have to go with my Glock 17 that I have, but it's only because I don't have the luxury. Now, if you were to ask me, you're a cop and you're going to use it, I would say out of all the guns I have, I would use this as law enforcement. I would use it as SWAT, I would use it as law enforcement, 1,000%. Or if I'm just the average individual who's just, defending my house, I would pick up the Staccato 2011 without even a consideration.
Perfect.
It was nice working with you.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a fist bump. And I'll get a handshake. Haha, because I can't leave them sitting like that. But we thank you guys for dropping by. Definitely check out their channel. Check out my channel. If you're not already on my channel, or otherwise I have to come through there and beat you up. No, I'm just But we appreciate you guys stopping by, watching the video. Have a great one.